How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of the military campaign for Stronghold 2. Today we are going to be continuing with Mission 3 from Chapter 8.
Pascal will soon finish his bridge. We need to work fast at strengthening our defenses for the coming attack.
Okay, so let's get started.
Pascal will soon finish his bridge. We need to work fast at strengthening our defenses for the coming attack.
You already said that, buddy. So this next part of the mission, all we have to do is, or this next mission, this next part of the chapter, what we need to do here is take out the hawk. We've got our trebuchets set up here, doing a little bit of extra damage. And one of the other things I want to get started with is, okay, we're going to have to address the popularity issue. Let's turn the taxes down. I wanted to build a stable, so that way we can get some horses for a few of our knights, and that way I can use it to help dispatch siege equipment, enemy siege equipment I should say, that's used against me. Where did I put those archers? I had some archers coming over here. I think I'm putting them in this tower. I'm gonna try it anyway. In terms of what's going on here with the Hawk's Castle, I really want to add a couple more trebuchets to this mix. I want to make sure that everything gets taken down before the Hawk completes the bridge and launches the assault. So let's see if we can get that accomplished. And of course I'm bringing back the rest of the troops over here. We also have some mantlets. Oh wait, the crossbowmen actually can get back here faster. So I'll have them move separate to the siege equipment, because the siege equipment is holding them back, and that's no good, at least in my opinion. A few more crossbows here available at the barracks. And overall, I think we're in a pretty strong position here. The moat should prove interesting.
Peasants are dying from disease.
Peasants are dying from disease. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I was doing here before. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to. Oh yeah, I wanted to have a few knights mount horses. So let's round up a few here. Looks like we only have 2 horses so far. It's the thing I've never really appreciated about the stables is it's not really that predictable. There's no like countdown timer on it, for example, that tells you when you're due for another horse. Okay, I think I have 2 knights. Yeah. And I think I saw another horse. So let's get the 3rd knight, a horse right there. And we've brought everything down. I'm just going to have them aim at that general area now. That way when the siege comes through, hopefully I'll be able to knock a hole, or at least knock some of their troops back. It'll be pretty interesting. Let's get these knights over here. The idea behind it is these knights are going to be sailing forth out here to get rid of the siege equipment that the hawk deploys against me. And everything else is coming back. So yeah. I think that's about as good as we can expect. I'm gonna get the rest of these knights to go over here and join the remainder of my army. Oh, I actually got rid of... that's an interesting idea. I got rid of the ballista that was sitting there using my catapults. And this one is almost dead as well. I mean, let's just try that once. Let's try targeting that general area and see if we can finish knocking these troops out. Our popularity is all the way back up again. Nicely. Oh. They're attacking now. Oh, knocked a couple of them back. I don't expect to do too much, but throwing a couple of rocks in there. No, more rocks. No, okay. Oh, we scored a few hits, which is nice. I'm also getting these catapults, these cats over here. They're not catapults. It's a very confusing term for them, if you ask my opinion. But yeah, my trebuchets are going to get destroyed here. It's not a big issue though. It was completely expected. I'm also going to be turning off my quarries here because they just add more and more goods to the stockpile. And we already have enough in our stockpile as it is at the moment. So this attack doesn't begin for a bit, I don't think. But when it does, it'll be important to have the knights. I'm just taking a look. What else do we have? I could add some more ballistas. Oh, we already have ballistas in all those towers. Okay. I could add more moat. I could add rolling logs. I don't like rolling logs in Stronghold 2, as I've mentioned before, because they don't really do a lot of damage. Okay, here we have an attack. An attack coming. Let's see if we can get rid of some of those trebuchets right there. Knights, knights, knights. Go this way, go this way. Otherwise you'll be playing catch up and you run all the way around to try to get to the trebuchets. This is the problem with the AI in a lot of situations. Like I've noticed it's a pervasive trend throughout the games. Is the AI does a very, very bad job of defending siege equipment. It's really pathetic. I mean, they don't even use cats to defend these, or mantlets. None of them. It's just completely out in the open. And you can't do anything about it. Or they don't do anything to protect them. This is ridiculous. Come on. Jeez. Couldn't attack it for the longest time because it was moving, which makes complete nonsense. By the way, maybe that helps offset the ridiculousness of him allowing these units to be out here unprotected, because they really are. There's not a whole lot to say about it at the end of the day. I should get rid of most of the early stuff. I should build a wall. I could build a wall like right here. And we could try putting rolling logs on it just to see what we can do with them. I don't think they'll reach quite far enough. Knocked some stuff back. But as you can see, units just don't take much damage from rolling logs. So, I'm gonna delete it. It's from the fire that they take more damage. Whereas compared to Stronghold 3, in Stronghold 3, if you let loose some logs, it's going to wipe out an entire army. You have to be very careful around rolling logs in Stronghold 3. What are we waiting for? So I decided to go ahead and speed this up to 90. Because this attack is going to take forever otherwise.
You didn't start without me, did you? Ride on!
Get your troops in position, McLeod. I have waited long enough.
I've waited long enough.
Never have I seen such an army. We faced the toughest fight of our lives, Matthew.
The toughest fight, huh? Look at these comical trebuchets. Both of them down. See if we can get these catapults here. Yeah. 3 knights can wipe out the entire siege force that they sent against us. Something doesn't seem right about that to me. Let's see if this ladderman actually gets the ladder on the wall. Nope. Apparently not.
I fear all hope is lost.
As you once told me, William, you need more than troops to win a war. To arms!
Barclay, launch your assault. That would be convenient for you, would it not?
No, you charge first,
And I will guard your rear.
You pair have not seen the last of me. No one gets the better of the Clan MacLeod.
I just can't get a word in here edgewise. What the? Oh, my knights are over. Oh. Oh. His knights attacked Clan MacLeod as Clan MacLeod was trying to leave? That I never noticed that before. I think this is Lord Barclay's knights, because I can't control them. So I think those are Barclay's knights, but at the same time, he turned on MacLeod because MacLeod was leaving and tried to kill them. That's my best guess. So it's nice to see my units working against me here. Knocking my units back. And there should be knocking the enemy units back. But okay. Whatever. Let's move on the Hawk now. So the Hawk is over there. Already removed his defenses. There are a few units over here now. It's mostly just that ballista that we have to worry about. And let's get some more knights. It's another 12 knights. It's probably some serious overkill here. But it should be fun, nonetheless. Just not a whole lot to talk about, really. It's unfortunate. I usually try to bring up some interesting points of conversation or some interesting observations, and there's just not a whole lot going on here. It's a nice little island castle. Some nice eye candy there. I approve. Another thing is that this game gets really terrible frame rates when you speed it up. Even though the game frame rate is normally tied to the game speed, which means that if you play it at speed 60 over on at like 60 frames a second, when you turn it up to something ridiculous like 90 and then mouse over like an area that has a lot of animations in it, like right here, I'm getting 21 frames a second now, even though it's on speed 90, the fastest speed. So the game has some pretty awful optimization going on there for it, I think. Okay, while they were distracted destroying these cats that I sent in, let's send in the bulk of the army here. Did my other knights get... Yeah, I think my other knights are in the main forest now. There's some traps there you might want to clear out if you're playing this. I didn't manage to clear them out, so... Now, did I just see a knight exit from the water? That was kind of weird. Okay, let's get rid of the ballista like that. And I'm going to send the rest of these knights into the keep. And the swordsmen will clear up the stuff around the campfire. Hopefully. Who's shooting? Where's the crossbow shooting? It's down here, maybe? I'm not sure. I hear a crossbow. Oh, right there he is. Okay. He was in the tower before. There's also a crossbow there? No, that's a weaver. Or a tanner. It's a tanner, yeah. Massacre at the campfire. So here you get to see them fighting inside the keep. Because in Stronghold 2, buildings actually have interiors. They don't just magically warp to the top of buildings. But obviously those units were no match for my knights. And let's see what Pascal can do against them. Nothing, basically.
Thank you, Steel. You have just removed another obstacle between the throne and me. That was quite a show. It is a shame you did not take me up on my offer. I am going to enjoy this.
Our men are spent. We are at the mercy of Barclay's knights.
No, wait! Look northwards!
Sir William! Sir Matthew! Good afternoon! The king thought you could use a little help.
You meddling old fool! Fall back!
Ah!
That's funny every single time. The next chapter will be chapter 9, in which we will finish the Lord Barclay off for good, and then after that we have the 3 bonus missions, basically. If what would have happened if we had chosen the path of evil in this campaign. So that's what chapter 10, 11, and 12 will be. Chapter 10 should be pretty fast. One video Chapter 12 should be one video, but Chapter 11 might take a couple, much like Chapter 8 did. It's an economy building mission, which means that given the way Stronghold 2 lays their missions out, we're going to have multiple objectives inside, multiple missions inside that chapter, and I'm going to be probably breaking those up into separate videos, same as I did here for Chapter 8. So yeah, that completes Chapter 8, Hawk's Nest. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.